Hi guys, this is Sylvia.
Mallory.
And we're gonna do our first story time.
Storytelling time.
A K-pop story. What should we call? Actually, what should we call K-pop storytelling time? K-pop
or KTT?
KTT.
No, KST.
Wait. No. Wait. How about
KST?
Doesn't that stand for something?
That sounds like SKT Telecom.
Yeah,
but it's not.
SK Telecom. Okay, sorry. No. Okay. K-pop. K time.
K-time. It's time for K-time. We can fix it later.
Yeah, we can fix it later. So it's time for...
It's late. Okay.
Yeah, it's late. So...
K-time.
Yes, it's K-time. So, first of all, tomorrow is payday.
Yes.
Yay.
Tomorrow is finally payday. We're going to tell you the story of the reason why we've been eating ramyun and snacks for the past week.
Living like
hobos.
Literally.
Voluntary,
and very happy.
Very happy.
Always happy.
The happiest hobos you have ever seen.
Yes,
Yeah.
very happy.
It's because we spent all of our money on a certain event that happened 2 weeks ago.
Really recently.
You might have heard of it. It was called the SBS Gayos.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
Gayos. Yes, we spent.
We've always wanted to go. We've watched them every year.
Yes, every year. Oh.
Well, not since birth, but we've watched them for a while.
For a while, yeah.
And we came to Korea, and I was like, Sylvia.
Yes.
Actually, you were more to me.
I was like, I need to go. If there's one thing I needed to go to the Gayos. First of all, I'm also a really big, huge Running Man fan, and last year, Sung Ji-hyo had hosted, Lee Kwang-soo, Yoo Jae-suk was like presenting awards, and I was like, oh my god, I need to go. I will die on the spot if I see them. And I knew at those Gayos, all those idols always like sit outside, and they're there for everyone to see. And I'm like, I must go.
We must go.
Also,
we have no choice. We must go.
Well, yeah, and also our hours we couldn't go to the other ones.
We can only, we work on the weekdays till late at night. Yeah. We can only go on the weekends.
Yeah.
Which means that only left SBS was the only one that we could go to.
Yeah. So, and it was our first one, and yeah. So
we got some tickets.
So we got, a month before, we got tickets, and these are the tickets.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, these are the tickets. It says VIP on it, which is why we've been living...
I can't do it.
What were you trying
Happy hobos. I was trying to do VIP. It wasn't working.
Yes, but because of these tickets...
Happy hobos.
We've been living as happy hobos. Well, actually, let's start when... Okay. We were very confused about whether to get these tickets at first because they were a lot of money, and it was really a bunch of exchange of, is it worth it? We've done crazy things. We've done crazier things, but is this worth it?
Is it worth this? This is the most amount of money we've ever spent.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about how much it was. Let's talk about how great it was.
But also, the funny part is that I went to Mallory, and I was like, Mallory, should this happen? And Mallory, if you
you were like, Mallory, tell me this isn't tell me this isn't a good idea. And I'm like, it is a good idea.
Yeah. And you'll find out in our stories that, like, every time we go to Mallory and we're like, Mallory, should we do this? She's always like, yes.
The answer is always yes.
It's always yes. So you'll find that she's the biggest enabler. So really, I was just wanting her to say yes.
It's a bad idea that you had.
Yeah.
So we got these tickets.
We
bought these tickets, and we didn't know. We knew they said VIP on them.
Yeah.
We didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
So we spent the next 3 weeks or so
torturing ourselves,
looking at every single Gayos on YouTube, like pausing it and trying to see the stage layout and like sending it to each other.
Yeah.
Like, Sylvia, do you think this is it?
Yeah.
But it changes every year.
Yeah.
So we were like, what does VIP mean? Who knows? Where is it? I don't know.
know.
Where is our seat? I don't know. Who's going to be there? I don't know.
We just wanted to be right beside the idols because we had already been close, seen performances really close up. Which we'll tell in other stories and stuff, which were amazing, but we just wanted to really just watch them. As creepy as that sounds. Also, we should tell them our favorite groups. We have many.
Oh
favorite
yeah, we have
groups.
many favorite groups. So I'm Michelle. My favorite group is Shiny.
Yeah, I think you're kind of wearing Shiny.
Oh, I always wear Shiny.
Yeah,
I try to wear it every day.
Yeah, I'm an XOL. Yes,
but I really love XO.
Yes, and I really love Shiny too.
We flew to Japan.
Yeah, wait. Wait. Later. Wait.
I really like EXO.
Yeah, I really love Shiny too. Yeah. And
we discovered 17 together one night.
Yeah.
So those are like our top 3. Right?
I think that's our holy trinity as of right now. But we really love a lot of other groups, like really BTS, like VIX, all of them. But
Infinite. Oh,
Infinite. Oh my god. Okay, but EXO
Shiny.
really close to my heart.
Shiny.
Yeah.
17.
17
is the reason we call ourselves Nunas because we're older than them.
Much older.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. There will probably be a lot of moments where we're just fangirling over clothes.
There'll be encore concerts.
Oh my god, they're encores. Okay,
we have to
focus. Okay. Anyways,
so we bought these tickets, and
yeah.
For weeks we were looking on Twitter, like, okay, who's gonna come? And SBS was releasing these like shadows of who was going, and we're like, seriously?
Yeah.
So like Shiny came out, and NEXO came out, and Infinite came out. We're like, awesome! Like everybody's going.
Yeah, we kind of assumed, right?
Yeah,
EXO would for sure go. Shiny would for sure go. Like all of those people would for sure go.
And we were going, so we were like, oh, this is great, right?
Like,
but what we really wanted was 17 to go.
We really. And if you know Pledis.
Are you allowed to say that? Yes. This is YouTube.
Oh, are we? Yeah, we're allowed to, right? Okay, well. Pledis, well, their company, right? Anyways, it's hard, they don't do many things. Right? They haven't gone to a lot of festivals, but then again, they're, like, new, and they're still, like, but they haven't
We were worried.
We were worried. We've been to a lot of festivals, and they haven't been there, and it, like, breaks my heart, because, like,
they're babies.
We want to see them,
babies.
And, they're actually really popular in Korea. Like, they have a lot of fans, considering they just debuted, like, this past summer.
We are getting so sidetracked.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
So 17, we found out 17 was going.
So
we were going.
Yes.
So we were just super excited.
That time when we found out 17 was going.
I cried.
I literally cried.
I cried.
Literally, I screamed.
I think I was on break.
Yeah.
And I cried.
Yeah. I just knew I cried. I was like, oh my god, we're going to see them.
They make me cry all the time. They made me cry twice yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so, like, as soon as that happened, we're like, oh my god, I'm going to throw up.
And we're like, it's so worth these tickets. This money.
It's so worth it. And, like, we just knew, like, whatever happened to us financially, we're like, well, we get paid tomorrow, and it's a wonderful moment.
Yeah.
And yeah. So anyways,
so we got there.
First of all, SBS
weeks.
SBS, they started this last year. I think they started doing, like, this festival. It's an awards festival. So, like, between a certain day and a certain day in December, you can go and see different exhibitions, and they have a lot of programs, right? So, like, Running Man, like, Laws of the Jungle, like, all their dramas. So, before, like, we got these tickets, I think I applied us for a festival day, and I didn't know which one to pick. And so I picked the same day as the Gayos. So we had the festival during the day and then Gayos at night.
It was a very long day.
Which was a very, very, very long series of ups and downs.
Very long day.
Yeah.
Like, I think the ups, let's talk about the ups first.
Okay.
We were in the same room as Twice and Monster X.
Yeah, during the
actual festival, they were performing, but there were so many, like, we were there and hundreds of other people. Well,
it's because people had been waiting overnight to actually get it. Also, if you had waited overnight, you had a high chance of going to the red carpet, which next year. But we didn't do that this year because we had other things to do during Christmas and the day after Christmas, which we'll get into another day. But so we got there. What time did we get there?
We got there in the morning, and we waited in lines to get us into other lines, which is pretty much how it goes with K-pop, because we only speak a little bit of Korean. We're learning more and more, especially. But still, I mean, no one there knows what's going on anyway.
No.
Like, the security guards don't know. The ticket people don't know.
Yeah.
The people around you don't know.
Yeah.
And they all speak Korean, and they're all speaking Korean to each other. And we're
Yeah.
like, we kind of understand what you're saying. Basically, at these events, these festivals, these award shows, even if you have VIP tickets, you end up waiting in different lines all around all day, and you have no idea what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed.
And it's just...
But the amount of time we spent
So
actually
worth
waiting
it.
is so worth, and not even comparable to other times we've waited.
No.
Like, this was only like a few hours. That's nothing. Like,
We only waited, yeah.
oh yeah, it's only a few hours, and
The show started at 9:40
it's
p.m.
okay. Yeah, the actual Gaio started at 9:40 p.m.
And we got there in the morning, and we waited in lines, and we got to the awards festival with, like, Monsta X and Twice, and we didn't really stay around to see them, we just heard them. But we had all sorts of events at the festival,
Yeah.
like, I held a ferret.
Yeah,
That was a good
I let you hold
I held a
that there.
ferret. I don't know why, for Lost in the Jungle, they had, like, a little, like,
Yeah.
animal holding place, and I was like, albino ferret, I've always wanted to hold an albino
We
ferret.
also got dragged into this quiz,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was all in Korean, and the guy was trying really hard to get us involved, and I was just like, I have no idea what's going on, but
Nay.
it's always a thing to
True,
say.
true,
Nay, hard
true.
to. Anyways,
Yes,
okay. Also, so again, I said Running Man was one of my
Oh my
top favorite. It's actually, I swear, I love them so much. I have yet to meet them or see them.
we will.
I would.
We
need
will.
to. Anyways, so they had an obvious part for them, and I like flipped out. Like,
No, like, you don't understand.
flipped
When Sylvia
out.
flips out, like, there's multiple times of kind of Sylvia flipping out. There's times when, like, Kai's right there, and she's like, ah! And she, like, literally,
Kai's my favorite from the show, by the way. In case
she
you-
literally falls over like this and faints on the ground. That's one kind of. And there's another kind that's just really fun and exciting.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, let's go! I'm
Yeah.
so excited! Let's do
Yeah.
everything! Say nay, 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 nay!
Yeah.
Even if you don't have any money, nay, 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 nay!
Yes, especially yes. So they had a whole thing, and like they had their name tags out. They had like the and for all of you Running Man fans, they had like the animal costume heads that they wore sometimes. They had like the acupuncture mats they did in the games. They had that out.
Giant cutouts
They-
so you could take pictures
Giant
of.
cutouts. They had a quiz, and I swear if I spoke a lot of Korean, I would have probably beat everyone in
She
that
knows
quiz.
everything.
I know so much about Running Man.
Mhm.
Anyways, but the thing that caught my eye was on the corner, they had a ring where you could play the name tag ripping game.
So she's like, Mallory, we're playing this. I was like, no. No. There's this long line of Koreans. Not long line. There's like a little line of Koreans to get into this giant ring, right? And all of these other events were around the ring, and everyone was like watching what was going on, in the ring. And there weren't a whole lot actually in line because
No, there
it's kind of embarrassing.
It's awesome.
It was a little.
No,
I was like,
epic.
I am not. No, Sylvia. I
No.
don't.
I was like, yes, we're going.
I was like, you can't
You're
make
doing
me.
this for
You
me.
can't make me.
I was like, yes, or else I'm about to ask some random Koreans and be like,
And you
hey,
would have.
I would have 100%.
Yeah,
I
and
would
I
have
was-
asked everyone, be like, I want to play with you.
Mm.
This is like, for anyone who loves Running Man, this is like a dream to be actually able to play this game. Like, I have had dreams of playing this game.
And
Anyway,
it came true.
so
I agreed. I said, you're the
because
only person.
She's like
I'm
the
like, only for
bestest
you.
person ever.
You are the only person. So we got in this line with these Koreans, and like we got in the ring, and they had coats that you put on. She put on the coat, and they had the names on the back. So like I was Haha, and who are you?
Kim Jong.
Kim Jong.
Yeah.
And then you stood in this ring, and these like young, attractive Korean, boys try to tell you the rules in Korean, and you're like, we've watched the game, we watched the show. Obviously,
Oh
we've
boy,
watched the
come
show.
on.
Like,
I can't-
why would I be getting
I
in this
know.
ring
Yeah.
voluntarily or involuntarily?
And another thing
And-
to note is those girls or those people that
Mm.
were in there like, oh, oppa,
Oppa.
oni, oh my god, like they,
Yeah,
like,
they were like running around, like taking their times, like,
Yeah.
oh, whoopsie.
sorry.
Oh, Asa, I win.
That's not how the game is played, people. If you've watched Running Man, they are not like that.
No.
Come on,
Mm.
it's fierce. It's a tough battle.
It is.
Okay, and we weren't about to play that way.
No, not at all.
no.
So
And we love each other.
we love each other.
But like, we weren't.
This
about
was
to-
this was intense.
This was intense.
Yeah. So the guy tells us these rules, and we're like, yeah, okay, that's fine. He steps away, and he goes, go, and all of a sudden she comes at me like with this fierce like lioness look. I swear if she had like baby bears, I wouldn't go near them because she was that terrifying. And like, usually I would run away from that type of thing, but I don't know, I was in kind of weird mood. Like, Gayos were that night. We didn't understand what was going on with that. We were just at this festival. I was going to hold a ferret. Like, I don't know. And so I just went at her as well, and we both just, like
literally, like, attacked each other, like, literally, like, lunged at each other, and then in the back.
All the people waiting to do the quiz show, like, lines everywhere, just like,
oh my god. Like, well, Korean version. Like, like, the kids. Things that were like,
it wasn't very long.
And it wasn't that long.
It was like 5 seconds, maybe.
So what happened is we grabbed each other. So I grabbed her name tag and I ripped it, but then Melanie had grabbed my hair and pushed me to the ground. Literally grabbed my hair and pushed me to the ground while I had her name tag.
She ripped my name tag off. So
yeah,
she won.
But
her dream came true.
I think she won the strong battle of pushing me to the ground.
It was enough.
It was literally, anyways, we hugged each other. We're like, oh my god, we're so sorry.
And everyone was like, oh yeah. It was like so embarrassing.
It was the best thing ever. It was the best. If I could ask, I was so tempted to ask someone to film it for me because I wanted to save.
I filmed other people doing it, so you can like see it.
I know, but I want to see like us doing it. Like, oh my god,
that's true. Next time.
Next time. But yeah, for those of you who want to come to Korea, come during that time so you can, if you love Running Man, you can play the game. It was the best. Also, there they had a name tag like making thing.
Have yours?
Yes. Okay, hold on. I'll grab it.
Go get it.
Yes.
So you went to the sewing machine and you wrote your name down and it like sewed your name, right?
Yes.
So she
here is my name tag. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yep. And on the front it says Running Man and it says
SBS Awards Festival.
Yeah. You don't understand when I say this is like one of the things I've wanted this
since you were born.
I can't even
before you were born.
Before I was born. Like, yeah. I saw this.
You're like crying.
And I was like,
about it.
I was like crying. I was like crying. I was like, Mallory, I need this. Okay. Also, again, we're poor, right? So because of our money on those tickets. So I literally had, I think, just $20. Literally just $20 left in my bank account. For 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm about to spend all the rest of my money on this shirt. When would you ever get a name tag made? Like, never. So I was like, all I need is $2 because it was $22. And I was like, Mallory, do you have $2? Mallory literally scrounged through her backpack.
I literally had $2. 2,000 won. Yeah.
Literally had, yeah. And she gave it to me because she's the best person ever. And I bought this. And it was the best. Literally.
Forever. You'll wear it forever.
I will. I have worn this so many times. I've danced around in it.
You can put it on your little children. And
I will. Yeah. Are you kidding? I would make we play it together. We play this name tag. I love Running Man. I swear. If there was any sort of casting call for foreigners to play it, I would literally be
She would have been waiting in line like 3 weeks ago.
I would have. I love it so much. I need to meet them. Okay.
We will.
Anyways, so
that happened at the awards festival, and we saw Monster X twice.
Yeah.
And all these different things. I held a ferret. We got involved in a game show that I don't understand.
My phone broke.
Oh, wait. We weren't going to say that yet.
Sorry.
She dropped her phone, and it broke, which was a real downer, but she just got in this shirt.
Right.
So it was like...
Whoops. I forgot. I just remembered that happened.
We're fixing it on Saturday.
We're fixing it on Saturday.
Yeah. And we get money. Okay.
We
got our picture taken, pretending like we were in a coma.
Yeah.
And we had it. You had yours emailed. I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I did have mine. It was because Young Pal. For those of you who knew that's drama, it was about Kim Tae-hee was it Kim Tae-hee? It was Kim Tae-hee. Well, with the actress with Ju-won, I just know Ju-won was in it because I love Ju-won. Anyways, she was in a coma, and so you got to pretend.
You got to pretend you were her, and you like sat in the thing.
Yeah.
So that was the festival of the morning.
Yeah,
And I think we can say that because like that's 20 minutes, so we can say that's part 1. We can stop it, and then we'll do like part 2.
Okay.
Okay.